Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're just going to kind of ask, what does your higher self want you to know today? And I just want to first get what what I received when I asked my guides to give me some sort of, vision of what's going on in the collective. And what they showed me was a sailboat, and the sailboat was surrounded by sharks, and the boat and you were in the boat, and the boat was feeling a bit shaky, and what I was getting was this person felt a little unstable for the situation that you're in. It could be a myriad of different situations that you might be in, whether it be finances or whether it be career or whether it be just be life in general. So what I'm getting is just a general feeling of feeling a bit unstable and needing something to help you stabilize. And then I was shown literally a palm tree, and the guides told me that the person needed to climb the tree, and that to get that coconut, and that it was time for action. So that's what I was being shown. And then we're going to, of course, pull more cards to get more information about this. Another thing they showed me was something that I consider as a symbol as vulnerability. So, collective feeling a bit vulnerable right now. And then I was also shown a card, bully. So this could mean that maybe as the collective, we are bullying ourselves into backing down from our own challenges, or maybe someone is literally bullying you in some way, whether it be at work or with finances or at home or with family. And if so, my heart truly goes out to you if you're facing that type of challenge. I think for a lot of us is that we are resistant to certain challenges that we need to meet, and so we're kind of bullying ourselves, kind of bullying our own spirit, saying, back off. And I totally get that. Okay, and then I pulled a theme card for the reading, and it says Water Spirit. And it's a beautiful card, and what it reminds me of our emotional bodies. And what this card is really saying is, are we really emotionally connected, to ourselves? And what do our emotions have to tell us? So you can kind of, ask your emotions, what is this about? Is this more inner child? Is this more ancestral? Did something happen? And so it's very interesting to look at our resistance and say, well, why am I so resistant to these challenges? So you can ask, what do I hold within me, in my emotional body? What am I, like, what do I hold? What is inside this container that I'm holding? Like, what am I holding on to? And then, think about it. Is your emotional body a life force? Is it life giving? Is it vital? Yes, it is, right? And so we need this. We need this water element to give us life force. And so, but we need to emotionally connect to do that. You can ask yourself, and can you learn more what is causing you to be stagnant? Like, what can I learn that's causing me to be so stagnant? So anyway, so I was just going to go ahead and pull some cards on this and see what comes up. Let's pull the first couple of cards here for the collective spirit, please. What does the higher self want the collective to know? Just two cards. Two cards. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what we got here is the Star, and we got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So what they're telling me right off the bat is that it's almost like the collective at this point feels that life is kind of turning their backs, right? So like, where's the gift, right? So I did all this work, and I don't have this gift yet, right? So it's like, here I had faith, I was putting so much into life. I was, pouring into my, emotions, doing the emotional work, doing the inner child work, having faith, and now where's the gift? Like I worked really hard. It's almost like life is holding back on me. What's going on? So and again, I really want to send my, heartfelt, like compassion to anyone who is feeling this way. Yeah, I'm very, very, very sorry that this is what you're going through right now. Let's get more. Let's get information on this. So, what else, Spirit, do you want us to know? Two more cards, please. So that seems to be the situation here. We were having faith, but the gift, this opportunity didn't come in. Could we please have a couple of cards here, please, to get some more information on what is going on here, like what is happening, please? Two cards. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, and so what we're getting here is we're getting the Seven of Wands reversed, and we are getting the Justice reversed. So again, feeling like there's this injustice going on, right? And feeling like defeated. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is a very, very tough stage. This is obviously feeling like, life has been turned upside down here since we have two reversals here. Usually when this is upright, it's like, you know what? I've got this, and I'm doing what I can to make this work. Um, but at the same time, they're also telling me that, with this card reversed, is that your defenses might be a little bit more within, almost like a defense. So almost like your spirit is trying to tell you like the next step within you, and you're becoming a bit defensive, with it. Like no, like what are you even asking me to do? Like this is not. So it's almost like a within thing. It's almost like you're getting information on what to do next, but you're getting a bit defensive, on, mostly I would say with, your own inner guides. And the Justice card, when it's usually, it's usually, about, I'm sorry, when it's upright, it's usually about balance, and and you feel like justice is on your side, and this is definitely an imbalance. And so it's almost like you feel like you're giving, and and then now it's time to receive. And so, but at the same time, what Spirit is telling me is that actually there's some sort of action that you need to take, and that's going to balance out the situation. So there is, so instead of defending against whatever is going on, within you, it's time to take action, and that will put you back into balance. Okay. So, can we have two more cards, please, Spirit? Two more cards on what is going on here. Two more cards, Spirit, please. Thank you. Two more cards. Two more cards for the collective, please. Two more cards. Yep. And so, and now, they're giving the Chariot, which this of course is a card of, kind of taking the bulls of the horn and moving on, and, movement. So this is a card of movement. So, and then we also have here the Five of Cups. And now with the Five of Cups, kind of like what I was talking about with the water spirit here about the emotions, almost saying like, don't forget about me. What they're saying is it's time to be more in touch with your feelings. And what I'm getting with this card is perhaps have compassion, for yourself. That might be the key. to really have compassion, instead of getting angry at yourself, really see what you've been through. I mean, look at all these cups that are falling over. You've been through so much, so much trauma, and not just as an adult, but as a child, and through this journey that you've been on. And they're asking you to kind of allow yourself to have compassion for yourself, have love for yourself, and understand that it's okay to feel your feelings, and it's okay to kind of parent yourself in this situation. And then that is going to help you to move forward. I don't know if you're going to be able to move forward without this piece, though. So this first piece is to really have compassion for yourself and what you're going through, and that will help you to, because once you feel parented and felt heard by your own self, because what I'm getting is that kind of this inner defense, like like almost like what's wrong with me, or what's going on, or just kind of like a self-bullying, right? Just kind of like a like bullying, like this is what I'm getting, like we're like the collective's kind of bullying themselves, like what is going on here, and it's putting us out of balance, when what we really need to do is have compassion for ourselves, and that will get the ball moving here, which is beautiful. Any other last message with tarot, and then I'll just pull a couple of oracles. Any I'll pull let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe one more tarot, please. Anything you want to say to kind of wrap up that before we move on to the oracles, please, Spirit? Anything else you want to say about that? Thank you. Yes. So King of Pentacles reversed. So what they're telling me is, and don't make it about the finances. And I know that's tough, and that is really, really, really difficult to do. But they're saying that right now, another issue is the collective is feeling very, insecure, very unstable, kind of like like again, like where's the gift? Like what's going on? I did all this work. I had faith. I was pouring my heart and soul into my healing. I was healing myself. I mean, and look at all this healing, and Spirit is saying that you did. Look at the star and the stars, and beautiful. Like everything you've been doing has been exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And yet the gift that we were expecting didn't quite come at this time, and they're saying that the missing part is the compassion for yourself. That's going to raise your vibration and be in touch with your feelings, which is why Water Spirit came out. Really be in touch with yourself. So when I look at this card, I almost see her as like a child, almost like your inner child. So like think of it as your inner child coming out and saying, oh my gosh, what's going on? It's just what is happening? We're not safe, and having compassion for that part of you who's trying to keep you safe, which of course is your ego, right? And making you feel so insecure, and feel like, oh, where's the money? Where's the finances? Where's my security? Where's my prosperity? And they're saying, instead of focusing on that piece, focus on self-compassion, and that is going to drive you. It's going to change everything inside of you. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so now let me go ahead and get a few more cards. Let me get some guidance, please. Could I please have let me get how many from this deck? I'll just get one from this deck, please, Spirit. One deck. What do you want the collective to know, please? One card, please. What would you like the collective to know? One card, please. Fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you have been given. See, and then the flower, look at that, is right in front of her heart. So it's like opening up a flower inside of you. It's like opening up this part of your heart that has probably been closed for a really long time due to inner child wounds, ancestral wounds, past life wounds. And so once you start having that compassion for yourself that really probably no one has ever given to you before, and again, I'm so sorry that you've been through this. And once you open up your heart and your compassion, this new beginning starts. It's a fresh start. It's beautiful, beautiful. And I'm gonna put her in front of Kuan Yin, who's helping me out here. Kuan Yin, beautiful. It's a brand new life. When you stop bullying yourself and when you start having compassion for yourself, it's a whole new life. All right, and now let's get one card from this deck, please. Just one card, please, for the collective. What would you like the collective to know, please? One card, one card, one card. What would you like the collective to know? And we got, you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. That's so interesting because the song that was going in my head was round and around and around and around we go. Da 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 da. You know, I don't really know the words, but that's what song was hitting my brain. So it's almost like we keep trying to do the same thing over and over and over. And what they're saying is the missing piece is water spirit, emotions, compassion, opening your own heart to yourself, not making it about the finances. Don't focus on that. Focus on your heart. Focus on the self-love because you've been through so much. You've been through so much. So much stuff you've been going through. And so I know it's hard to hear, but when we keep doing the same thing and we keep thinking the same thoughts, it's not going to change anything. So we have to try something different. Okay. And one last card, Spirit, please. One last card for the collective. What would you like the collective to know, please? What would you like the collective to know? One card, one card. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Right, that's what I was saying, where, the collective is saying, "Where's the gift? The gift never arrived." And Spirit is saying, "All in divine timing." So what I'm hearing is, yes, they could have given you something at this time, but it would have matched the vibration that you're in right now, and the vibration at what they want to give you. It needs to be more heart centered. Again, a place of not bullying yourself, a place of loving yourself, a place of listening to yourself, a place of parenting yourself, a place of listening to yourself, a place of like, it's, really listening to you, listening to your emotions, and feeling into your own inner child, and and just letting her know or him know that you have so much compassion for what you've been through. And when that happens and you start to go into a more of a love vibration for yourself, then divine timing will be here. That's so beautiful, divine timing. And we'll put that there. And so I was just going to ask one more question. I don't know, maybe this deck, we'll see. One last question to see if you could give us a hint on, once we have that compassion and feeling of love for for ourselves, I should say, is what kind of gift would be given? What kind of gift? Ooh, we got a message. So it's kind of a secret. Well, it's going to be different for everyone. There will be a message. You will, so it's almost like when this divine timing comes in, like you'll know because you will be given a message. You will get it loud and clear. You'll know that something's on the horizon. Anything else you want to say about that, spirit? This card is number 45, if that means anything to anyone. This card is number 43, if that means anything to anyone. And I'll just take one more card to see if anything else you want to say about this message, spirit. Anything else you want to say about it? Grove. And card number 21, Grove. It's so what they're saying is whatever this message is, it's gonna feel like home. You're gonna feel like home. That's like the best way they could describe it. It's like you're gonna feel like you're in your garden of grace, you know. Yeah, it's just gonna feel very cozy and fulfilling and loving, and that's gonna because you're what they're telling me is your outer world's gonna match your inner world, because once you're feeling that on the inside and you're feeling that love and compassion for yourself on the inside, that will be mirrored back to you on the outside. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And you know, for any other readings that I will be doing. And again, I send so much love and blessings to everyone, and so much compassion for all that you've been through. I understand all the hard work that you have been through. And so just please have mercy on yourself and keep going. Just keep going. You're doing great. Keep going. You just one little missing piece here. Just, you know, don't forget to, you know, have compassion for all that you've been. This is a very tough journey. And so thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you coming on my channel, and I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.